Hey folks, Bill here, Whirlybird Video. Just got back from Flitefest 2014. Had an absolute great time. Lots of folks came out. It was a huge event. By Friday, sometime in the afternoon on Friday, which was the first official day of the event, we were already capped to be called the largest electric-only event in the U.S. And Saturday they just kept rolling in. Had tons of folks. There was over 600 registered pilots. There was over 1,500 or 1,600 people there total. It was absolutely great to see all you guys and to meet all the folks that were out having a good time flying, and it was just great. You notice my shirt says volunteer. I volunteered for the event and did a couple hours up at the registration booth, some other stuff. We moved some merchandise back and forth with the Flitefest guys, so did all we could do to help. We shot some good videos, so hopefully the next week or so you're going to see some of that coming out, but I wanted to shoot a little recap video just to let you guys see kind of what we seen. And I'm not going to show a lot of flight footage because flight footage is flight footage. What I really wanted to do is walk around, talk to folks, see how they liked the event, see what kind of time they were having. Also went around, talked to a few volunteers to see how they were doing. And you know, the next time this happens, so perhaps Flitefest 2015, more volunteers are going to be needed because the event's going to get even better. Again, there was over 600 registered pilots this year, and there was over 1,600 folks there throughout the couple-day event. It was absolutely great. So again, it was great to get out and meet everybody and have a great time flying with fun and fellowship, as Josh likes to say. I'll have him a little short outro at the end. I got up with Josh before I left on Sunday, was able to get a little bit of FaceTime with him, got a little bit of an interview going. We had bad lighting, so hopefully I can fix that in post, but it was overcast on Sunday. Sunday was really the only day we had any issue with weather. The rest of the week was absolutely great. So stick around and check it out. You'll see a few different interviews with folks and a little bit of flight footage, a lot about what was going on and that sort of thing. And then we'll have some reviews coming up shortly with a lot of flight test aircraft. We put together about 10 airplanes to go up to the event. Got to fly a few of them we didn't get to fly because we just had so much of a good time going out and talking to folks that we really didn't get as much time to fly as we really wanted to. But it was more important for us to be able to meet the folks, talk to the people, than it was to fly. So at any rate, there's some reviews at the field during Flitefest at 2014 that'll be coming out soon, and then reviews at our field will start this coming weekend. We'll go out and start doing some reviews of the other aircraft we didn't get to fly at Flitefest. So stick around, and thanks for watching.
First one to hit that blue flappy dude gets a prize.
Hey folks, Bill here, Whirlybird Video. We're at Flitefest 2014 here with a bunch of volunteers. We're at the registration booth. Are you guys having fun?
I'm having fun. I'm having a blast.
This volunteering is great. You get to fly.
My name is Andre. I'm from Ottawa, Canada, and this weekend I decided to come out to the first Flitefest, but I'm also volunteering. So we've done things like helping out on the beginner flight line, walking the lines and making sure all the garbage is clean and so on, dealing with parking and camping, and we're up in the build tent having a good time.
We're also doing some registration work as well, making sure people are squared away and letting people know where all the safety points are so that everybody's flying safe. We had a great pilot meeting this morning. Josh was a little long-winded, but he got the job done, make sure everybody's flying safe today.
So I'm just kind of walking around catching guys that, you know, first event. Did you ever been to a big event, or have you guys been to a lot of big events?
First ever for me.
Where are you from?
I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Where are you from?
Romulus, Michigan.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Michigan. Did you swim here?
No, I haven't got a chance to swim here yet. I free dived in Hawaii, but I didn't bring any of my gear. I just brought some swim trunks. I might hit a lake before I head back, just for the kick of it. But
so you flew here?
Just flew.
Did your arms get tired? So
no, I'm Josh.
You're Josh.
I'm Nick.
What do you think about the event? It's the first time that Flitefest has put on an event like this, and it's all electric flying, and it's actually the largest all electric flying in the United States. Isn't that cool for the first time to have something like that be said about the event?
It's incredible. I mean, I'm gonna say I had kind of high expectations coming out here, and they were around down here, and it's just way past the bar. This event, I mean, it's an honor to be here for the first annual. I mean, it's just incredible.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coming next year if they have it?
I would love to be able to. I'm gonna try to. Yeah,
we're gonna
start saving plane ticket money right now. Right?
Seriously, yeah. Start planning the trip right when you get back.
Specifically in the KK2, or are you just setting up as a tricopter?
It's just a standard tricopter. The only thing was gains. And this is the most recent. This is the 2.1.5 board, a brand new one, and it flies awesome. I mean, it behaves just like the big one. I thought it would be really twitchy, or you have to put so much gain it would have a bad oscillation, but it flies great.
And you're flying this every. So I'm walking around just checking with everybody, see how they like the show. You're a familiar face on YouTube. This is Jason. He's from.
I love to fly FPV.
Yeah, and from Australia. How you say it?
Australia.
So he says it a little bit different than I do, but I'm the redneck, see.
So am I.
Are you a redneck Australian?
Oh, a little bit.
Well, that's awesome. No worries.
No worries, yeah.
Right,
It's
yeah.
all good.
Yeah, we got to work up at the registration tent a little bit on Wednesday. Had an absolute blast meeting you and talking to you.
Likewise.
And you fly a lot of FPV on aircraft, right? So fixed wing aircraft, that's pretty much you, right?
Yep, long range FPV, yep.
Yeah. Seen him out here struggling yesterday with a Mode 2 transmitter, and he's flying around.
Yeah.
Looked like you're having a great time, but
Absolutely.
you're like, oh, I could just tell the gears were grinding up there. Which stick is this?
I had to just put my left hand down and just go, look, this is just a kid's toy. I'm just controlling it on the right. Don't think about the left. The throttle's all right. Forget about it.
There you go.
But I got around it.
What did you think about the event? You guys have big events in Australia, I assume, right?
No.
No?
No, we've got a little group in Melbourne called Aerial Views Melbourne, and we had a get together, and there was about a dozen, maybe 20 of us. But nothing on this scale. This is
yeah,
just
last
amazing.
I heard it was like 1,500 something people here. That's crazy for the first time, man.
Yeah, it takes you 5 minutes, maybe 10 to walk from one end to the other.
And that's if nobody talks to you, which is not going to happen. You know, it seems like you have 1,500 conversations down the flight line.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is really good, I think. You know, it's one of the best parts of the hobby that I really like is being able to talk to me. I can walk up to anybody here and have a good conversation because we all got something in common.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's FPV and it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to flip off the FAA, but yeah, those guys here.
You'll start cutting.
I'm getting there right there already.
See, we've got a nice saying for that. They're clowns. I was
They're
just telling the Canadians guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
bunch of
so
clowns.
there's a bunch of clowns up there. So I haven't seen any drones. UAVs with missiles, rockets, guns.
Well, they're worried about spying on people. That's what I find funny. Like they, they think we all want to look at Paris Hilton and her bathers. And I can guarantee you, if we had a choice between Paris Hilton and having a look at Radio Shack and the latest prices, 99% of us would go and get our drone over to the Radio Shack store and have a look, because we're a bunch of nerds.
That's very true. And out here we're spying on trees and old derricks. I mean,
That's right.
This is,
or groundhogs.
Yeah. Well, there's the idiots that do everything, and the guys that go up and peek in hospital rooms and I don't know. That's not us. We're out here having a good time, meeting folks, flying, and it's just a great experience, I think. And it was really cool meeting you.
Likewise.
I hope you get to come next year.
Yeah.
I imagine the flight over here wasn't good, but you were over here for another reason, right? You were finally getting to go on your honeymoon, you said.
Yeah, it took me about 5 years to get around to it.
Just too busy.
That's right.
Did your wife just kind of beat you into it and say, hey, you got to go? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. She was pretty tired. She said, I need a holiday. So, yeah, I had to go.
So where you been all around since you've been over?
We arrived in New York, stayed there for a bit, down to Washington for a bit, back to New York, and then my wife had to go back to Australia for work. And so I sort of timed it quite well, up there for thinking, down there for dancing, and thought I'd come down to here.
There you go. All right, man. Well, thanks again.
Lovely
Hope
to meet
see
you.
Again.
Yeah.
And I'll put your link down there in the little thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, it's
I love to fly FPV, and my name's Jace.
Jason. Right. Thanks.
Take care.
So, Flitefest was awesome. This is Josh.
It was amazing.
Everybody
Absolutely.
knows Josh. This is Josh Scott.
Josh Scott. My name is Josh Scott.
Is that right?
No,
it's
that's not
Bixler.
right. It's
Isn't
Bixler.
it? That's
It's
right.
Bixler.
You
Josh
got an
Bixler.
airplane named after you.
I did not. It cost me $5 to make that happen.
Oh,
So,
did it?
yeah, send Hobby King $5 and you too can have a plane named after you.
Well, it was a great event. We had
thank
last
you.
I heard, over 1,500 people here.
Yes, yeah. I think over 600 registered pilots.
Yeah.
And to have that be the first year event truly warms my heart.
It's awesome, dude.
You know, this honestly, one of the things that impacted me the most about flying events was Joe Knoll.
Yeah.
That was the first time I think I got the honor of meeting you.
Yeah.
The hospitality, the courteousness, that was a true inspiration. And really, I feel like this was brought north. The hospitality, the kindness that people showed, the distances they traveled. Everyone out there just really did their part, and the volunteers.
Yeah.
The volunteers, what's that fly doing?
That fly's bothering him.
I must be really stinky after this thing. But the volunteers really stepped up. Every aspect of this was actually done forward by the community, and then also the community came in and made it happen. So I was a spectator in this whole thing, and what a blessing to see everyone.
Yeah, it was great. And you say y'all now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to start with Fair to Midland, but I think that's a Kentucky thing, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, no, we got to bring some Southern hospitality up here. So it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. In the event, there was even a nice little storm that came through that caused a little bit of drama. We were holding down tents, and I think some of the tents are actually in the soybean field right now.
Yeah, I've seen some over there.
And there's people that are like, hey, you know what? I got room in my tent. I got room in my RV. Everyone's taken care of. I've seen $1,000 transmitters sit on a table unattended.
Sure.
And they stay there. So the character of these people, the kindness of these great people, this is an amazing community, and this hobby is an amazing hobby to gather around and to engage people with.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I do it.
That's why you do it, and you do a great job at it, man. Yeah, thank you for coming down too. I know that was quite a haul, and
thanks for having it, and thanks for the Furies for letting us to have it out here. And we've ruined their grass, but hopefully they can fix that back.
It'll grow back.
Be just like next year.
One important thing you said next year. This is definitely going to be going on next year, and I hope it's going to be bigger. But I don't think it's going to lose any of the feeling.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a yearly thing. Hope if you guys did not make it out, that you come out next year. We have an Army of Volunteers. We learned so much from this. It's going to be even better.
Yes.
All right.
Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
Thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe, big thumbs up.
Please do that.
Yeah. Thanks
a
lot.
See you. We're going to be using a lot of your awesome footage from down there, too.
Yeah, I'm going to see you.